So I have no idea why anybody would want to come here in the middle of the winter and then sit out here in a diaper. I have no idea. I can't figure that out. It's kind of cool to see. But the one thing I was thinking about is just how peculiar we are as human beings. I look around and I see all sorts of characters. New York City is a really interesting place because there's lots of different characters, but at the same time, how much we all like to conform to things or, look at the world around us and say that we actually want to be there and experience that. There's something that's uniquely human that is very much about wanting to be together. I think I have this theory. I call it the Walmart effect, or you might call it the big city effect, or anything like that. And I don't think it's a real theory in any sort of way, but it's just describing the fact that if people talk about something, because they might have a shared experience, they might have some sort of discussion point. People talk about New York City, for example, and they really want to go to New York City because everybody talks about New York City. And I think about that as this thing where it's simply because people talk about it and lots of people know it, that they want to take a look at that. That they actually want to go there. And it's only because of the fact that it's a discussion point. And the more people that actually go there, the more that other people want to go there. And so it's not necessarily that it's a better place. It's not necessarily that there's better food. In fact, the food here, I was really disappointed. I ate at a few places and I was like, it's not that great. I ate at Five Guys after because it's got the best French fries. But, I think about this as like, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's value with where you're going to be. It just means that there's a discussion point and lots of information points where lots of people, there's that dude, I don't know if you could see it, that dude right there, the Transformer guy. It's just that lots of people have gone there. It creates this dynamic where people talk about it and more people want to go there. And it's not necessarily that there's any value that's there. I mean, think about this as it's an interesting place to be at New York, but it stinks. It's loud. It's very obnoxious. It's crowded. And so lots more people want to actually go there because of that. I could think of many other better places on earth than here, but it's simply because that there's lots of people that come here, so it creates this discussion point, so lots of people want to actually go see it. So it's not necessarily a theory in any sort of way, but describes information dynamics is what I'm actually talking about, in that these shared experiences allow us to have talking points and to share information much more easily. And so it sometimes creates friendships because you could say, oh, I was there, I saw this place. Sometimes it creates a moment of ease or breaking the ice or whatever you want to say, so you can actually have these conversations. I think that's often why we follow things like professional sports. It's not necessarily because people are really excited about watching people, but it's often because it's a discussion point so that you can belong to something that's bigger. In fact, I know several people that I've talked to in the past that say that the only reason that they follow sports is simply because they have a discussion point with other people. I think this phenomenon is pretty well spread in terms of thinking about these moments, but I can't help but thinking when I'm here in Times Square, how noisy and dirty and stinky and weird and all that kind of stuff it actually is, that this actually plays out. And if you look at it, you start seeing all of these characters, and that's really what they're trying to say, and they're trying to point out is, let's create these discussion points so that more people can talk about it, and they can say, hey, I saw the naked cowboy, or I saw the Mickey Mouse that's smoking a cigarette, or whatever. So more people want to come here. And I think if you can pick that thing up and do that thing, you can find that thing in your life, right? That one weird thing or that discussion point, I think you can make your mark. Right? It's just about being that oddball thing that people talk about. Right? So that's why I call it the Walmart effect, is because there's lots of Walmarts everywhere. And so it just becomes easy for people to talk about Walmart. It's not necessarily it's better or worse, it's just easy to talk about because everybody's been to Walmart and everybody knows Walmart. And so it's more of a problem of information and access to information than it is a problem about, like, this is a cool experience. That's just my thoughts. It's kind of oddball here. But let me know what you think. Does this kind of resonate with you? It's just because of information, and the more people that actually come here to this oddball place actually it's a cold part of America, that more people want to come here. And you create these dynamics where more and more and more want to happen. Simply because it's easy to talk about, it's easy to share these experiences with other people. All right, take care. I'm gonna go try to find this naked cowboy guy. I don't know if he's around here or not, but I'm gonna go try to find him. All right, take care. Bye.